Happy Friday, beautiful people. What is going on? So first I just want to open up by saying thank you to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I am so very grateful, appreciative, excited. We are now, I think, last count, we're at 321 subscribers. We're creating an amazing community and family of supportive people. So let me just first say that I am so excited about where all of this can take all of us. Not just me, because y'all going along the ride with me. Okay? And, you know, today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Alright. Now, I have to go into something that's a little bit off topic from what I want to talk about. So, when I get up in the mornings, I have my morning routine, and part of that morning routine is checking my YouTube analytics. When I checked them this morning, I had a comment on my Keita Rose video. Now, like I have always said, I am cool with people debating in the comments. I'm cool with us agreeing to disagree. I'm cool with if you have a totally different point of view and you think I'm wrong about something. That's cool. It's fine to interact. It's fine to engage. What is not cool is you coming on my page and being disrespectful. And I'm going to post the comment right here. It's gonna be right here. I'm going to post it. Y'all take a second to read that. Now, if you have not watched the video I did on Keita Rose, basically the title is What Did Keita Rose Say Now? And it wasn't a bad video. The video was basically talking about how Keita Rose was responding to people that were saying, well, if you knew that your work situation wasn't cool or it was becoming abusive, because she was talking about how she went through like financial abuse and some, you know, psychological abuse as well with the narcissist, right? They're saying like, well, that's what you signed up for. If you knew this was going on, why didn't you quit your job, this and the other? And her thing was like, yo, I'm trying to support my household. Like, this is a job. I can't just up and leave. I got responsibilities, a kid, you know, all these different things. And then she was also saying what a lot of us say that have been through some things. You consistently try to make excuses for the person, the abuser, basically. That is part of it. Abuse is not just, hey, I'm going to abuse you and you're going to take it. There's a whole mental manipulation that goes on, okay? And some of that mental manipulation can involve that person like trying to make you feel sorry for them, which is part of what Keita went through with her boss. Or that person constantly apologizing, saying that they're going to do better, doing these grand gestures of love, you know, to make you feel good in the moment, then they go back to doing what they were doing. I went through that. So this comment basically, from what I'm understanding, y'all let me know if I'm wrong, was basically saying in so many words, you ignore the red flags just so you could be a wife. Now this person has no profile picture. They have 3 subscribers. So I already know you're a freaking troll. So I'm going to give you the attention that you deserve. But I'm going to let you know this. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. And I stand up for myself. And I tell my story. And nobody can tell my story but me. Okay? It's my story to tell. You can't shame me with my story. And this is why victims, and I hate using that word, but people that have struggled through any type of abuse are afraid to tell their story because of comments like this. People, they're afraid that people are going to judge them. They're afraid they're going to be re-victimized by not only strangers, but people that care about them. Like I said in my video, I had somebody that was close to me say, well, you made your bed and I lay in it. They didn't realize what was going on with me mentally, what that person was doing to me mentally. Nobody signs up to be abused. Nobody signs up to be hurt. That's just like when you get married, you don't sign up to get divorced. When you get into a relationship with someone that you really love and cherish, you don't get into that relationship to break up and be heartbroken. Nobody signs up for the bad parts of things. And if I did ignore some red flags, I'm sure I have said that in many videos. But it's not your job to put my feet to the fire. It's my story. The only way it affects you is if you sit there and watch it. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. I don't need people to view my stuff or view my story that are going to try to attack me. And I say try because you can't attack me. I ain't scared of nothing but God, okay? I used to fear a lot of things. I ain't scared of nothing but God. I know how God sees me. I know how God wants me to be. I know how my kids want me to represent myself, and I'm doing just that. So if you don't pay my bills or wipe my butt, I really don't care what you got to say if you're being disrespectful. Your opinion is only valid to me if it's a respectful opinion. And that doesn't mean that we have to agree. I'm not saying that you got to come on here and agree with me to be respectful. You can disagree respectfully. You can disagree with somebody without attacking them. And then you use slang saying, oh, that's cap. You ignored the red flags just so you can become part of society's standards to be a wife. First of all, check this out, homie. I've been engaged 2 or 3 times before I ever got married. So if I wanted to be a wife that bad, I could have been a wife a few times. Let's be all the way real. Okay? It wasn't that I was just so hard up for a husband. It was never that, boo. It was never that. And I don't know if this is somebody from, I don't know, maybe that knows my ex or whatever, but you need to go find out what's wrong with your spirit that you come on here incognito. Because if you're going to be all the way real and you're going to be loud and wrong, go ahead and put a face to it. Go ahead and put your identity out there. But now you don't even have a profile picture and your name is a bunch of letters and numbers. So you come on here as a nobody to attack me, who is brave enough to be vulnerable and share their story so that it'll help other people. But you woke up or went to bed. I don't even know when the comment was posted, because after I read it, I was like, I just got to make this video. You decide to choose hate instead of just scrolling past. If you don't like something, scroll past. If like, it's okay to say that you don't like it. It's not even that you said, something that I didn't agree with. It's the way in which you did it, and it's the assumptions that you made about me. You don't know me. You know what you see on YouTube. And nothing that I have ever presented on YouTube or any of my social media platforms said that FreeJenMarie was hard up for a husband and that's why she got married. I got married because I wanted a union with the person that I had been with for the previous 5 years. Okay? I was with that man for 9 years of my life. And I got married because I wanted a marriage. I wanted a union. I wanted my partner, my helpmate, all of that. Were there red flags? Yes. Did I ignore them? Yes. Did I ignore them just so I could be a wife? No. I was in an abusive situation. Mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, intimately. Okay? You can't shame me with that. Nothing that I ever did in my life said, hey, this is what I want when I get married. Nobody asked for that. I don't care who you're with. I don't care who you choose to be with. You're still not asking for that. Sometimes things happen, and by the time you realize that they're happening, you can't just get up and go. So when things came to a head, guess what? I couldn't just get up and go because I was married, okay? I had a household. I had a whole other kid to take care of. So it wasn't just getting up and walking away. And obviously, you have never been in a situation like that, or else you wouldn't look down on somebody else and judge. I have never gone by what, quote unquote, society wanted me to do. I have always marched to the beat of my own drum and really done what Jen wanted to do. I'm going to be all the way real. And for a long time, I did exactly what I wanted to do. Not even what God wanted me to do. What I wanted to do. Okay? And in doing that, did I make some mistakes? Yes. We all do. But you can't make me feel bad about what I survived through. You can't make me feel bad about what I overcame. There is nothing on Beyonce's internet that you can ever say to me to break me. So, to this faceless YouTuber, come with it. Come with it. Come with the comments. Come with it. You can't break me. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to stop telling my story. I'm not going to stop posting. I'm going to speak up for all the people that can't speak up. I'm going to speak up for all the people that are scared to speak up, that have been shamed into being quiet. Over and over, you've been hearing in social media and the news, 2025 is the year that everything is going to come into the light. Everything that was done in the dark is going to come into the light. You see it all over the news. People are being exposed, right? So I'm exposing my truth. And I ain't ashamed of it, because it made me who the freak I am. It made me stronger. It made me wiser. I learned some hard lessons. It made me know not to repeat the things that I went through. It made me know to be a little bit sharper and look at things from all angles. It made me know that love and marriage is not a field of daisies, skipping through the forest holding hands. It's not unicorns and rainbows. But it also made me know that when you are in relationship, and I'm going to be all the way real, when you are in covenant with someone, there's a certain standard in which they are supposed to treat you. And I find it so odd that when someone who has been through an abusive situation talks about it, the first thing people do is they say, well, why did you stay? Well, why were you in it? You could just left. A lot of times, especially if the person that is doing the manipulating and is the narcissist is a dude, and it's a male and female relationship, and the female is the one that is being abused, they blame the woman. So you're gonna blame the victim. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have my parts in things, that I didn't ignore red flags. What I am saying is that I didn't deserve any of it. What I am saying is that I was strong enough to walk away. What I am saying is, come with your little comments. And if I'm looking here or there, my camera's over there, so whatever. You can talk about that too. You probably gonna say something about that. I don't care. You're not going to shut me up. I'm going to continue speaking for those that don't have a freaking voice. And if I sound passionate about it, it's because I am. Because it's people like you that judge and have people going into depression and whatnot because they feel like they can't speak out because they're afraid of what somebody else is going to say. If you are going through something right now and you're watching this, I'm going to tell you right now, you are enough, you are worthy, you are important, and you don't deserve it. You deserve so much better. And I hope that you realize that before it's too late. I hope that you find someone that you can tell, that you can talk to. A church member, a trusted family member, somebody who has you 10 toes down. And if you can't do nothing else, go to God. But like I said, to that faceless YouTuber, I'm not going to shut up. Well, I'm sure you thought that I was going to reply and like cuss you out or whatever. I'm past that. I don't spend my energy cussing people out. I don't spend my energy yelling at people. But I do address things and get them off my chest in the moment. And that's what I'm doing right this very moment. So I hope that you have learned something from my little speech. That when you do that, you might as well put yourself in the same category with the abuser, because you just making that person more of a victim. Because you just dumping something else on top of them. You dumping your judgment, your feelings, your opinions on that person when they already carrying a heavy load. But see, not me. I overcame. I moved on. I grew. I'm wiser. I'm stronger. I'm better. Come on, Marvin Sapp. So, I hope that you find something more productive and positive to do with your day than coming online being a thumb thug and harassing people who are just trying to make a difference in the world. I really hope that God touches your heart and you find something better to do. Do something better with your energy. I'm sure you have a talent or something, and your energy could be better spent doing that. So go do that. But anyway, y'all, I just want to say to anybody that is going through, to the survivors, we are strong. No matter what somebody tells you, you don't deserve it. Don't let them talking you into don't nobody love you. God loves you. And I'm sending my love out to you. I'm sending my good vibes out to you as well. God loves you and you are worthy. Don't let somebody tell you that you ain't nothing. Don't let somebody tell you that you ain't worth it. Don't let somebody tell you, well, you ain't going to find nobody better than me. When they say that, even if you can't say anything back in the moment, because I understand, you have to tell yourself, yeah, I am going to find somebody better than you. I'm going to go find myself. Don't say, I am going to find a dude or a girl that's better than you. No. Don't keep looking for something in other people. That's part of how they find a way to manipulate you. Go find yourself. Go find your peace. Go find your heart, your self-love, all of that. And when you do, no one will ever be able to treat you like that again, because you ain't going to put up with it. You'll get to a point where you'd rather be alone than be mistreated. And you'll realize that there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Because guess what? You can be lonely and be in a marriage. You can be lonely and be in a relationship. But you can be alone and be at peace. All right, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. But, yeah, totally off topic of what I was going to talk about. I might make another video today. If you stayed to the end of this video, I want y'all to put me some strong arm emojis in the comments to let this joker know that we are strong, we stand together, and ain't nothing breaking us, no matter what we going through. And that people like that just spew hate, they small. We big. We big in here. Because we're a family. We big. We building positive vibes. We spreading positivity. We showing people how to get through life, even when it's hard. So this is your reminder to keep going. Keep thriving. Happy Friday, beautiful people. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you made it to the end of this video. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry if it came off as a rant, but I had to say what needed to be said. Peace and blessings. I hope y'all have an amazing Friday on purpose. Remember to do better, be better, and try to get better. All right?